All right, so this is a question, y'all, from 3.3. It's question number 9 out of 3.3, and it says find a polynomial of degree 3 with real coefficients and zeros of -3, -1, and 4 for which f of -2 equals 24. Okay, so when they're telling me we're going to look for a polynomial of degree 3, that means that in our polynomial, we're going to end up with an x to the third. Okay, and then we have 3 zeros. So those zeros are x is equal to -3, x is equal to -1, and x is equal to 4. So remember, if these are my zeros, we can write the factors by bringing those numbers back to the other side. So that's going to be x plus 3. This is going to be x plus 1. And this is going to be x minus 4. So our polynomial is going to look like this. F of x equals a, because we're going to have some coefficient, some number in the front. And then x plus 3, x plus 1, and x minus 4. Now there's another piece of information that they give us, which is f of -2 equals 24. So remember what this means. This means that when x is equal to -2, the y, or the f of x, is equal to 24. So I'm going to put a 24 right here, equals a. Remember what we said, x is -2. So -2 plus 3, -2 plus 1, -2 minus 4. So this is 24 equals a. Let's see, -2 plus 3 is 1. -2 plus 1 is -1. And -2 minus 4 is a -6. So this is 24 equals a. I'm going to multiply these numbers together. So that's going to give me a +6. So now to solve for the letter a, I need to divide both sides by 6. So we're going to come up with a is equal to, let's see, 24 divided by 6 is 4. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to copy this part right here, y'all. And where the a used to be, I'm going to plug in the number 4. I'm going to do that in the next slides because I'm kind of running out of room here. So let's go slowly. We're going to have f of x equals a, which we came up with 4. And then our factors were x plus 3, x plus 1, and x minus 4. And when I come back and I look at the directions, it says simplify your answer and do not factor. So this is the thing. This answer is in the factored form right now. So really what I need to do is I need to start multiplying this whole thing out. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, the way I'm going to do this, y'all, I'm going to multiply these parts together. The order in which you do them, really, it doesn't make any difference at all. But it's going to be, for me, I find it easier if I say, look, let me put those together. That's going to give me an x squared. I'll deal with the 4 in a little bit. I'll deal with this guy in a little bit. X plus 1 is a 1x. 3 plus 1 is a 3x. So when I combine those together, that's a 4x. 3 times 1 is 3. Okay. And then I'm going to put this 4 and that x minus 4 together. And that's going to leave me with a 4x minus 16. And then now, all I'm going to do is start to distribute. So x squared times 4x will leave me with a 4x to the third. X squared times 16 is a minus 16x squared. Okay, so let me get rid of that. 4x times 4x is... Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. I probably scared y'all. I got the dad sneezes. So let's see. 4x times 4x is a positive 16x squared. 4x times a negative 16 is a minus 64x. Let me get rid of that. 3 times 4x is a positive 12x. And 3 times negative 16 is a negative 48. Okay, we're almost done. So here's my 4x to the third. So I want you to notice this 16x squared and that 16x squared are going to cancel each other out. A minus 64x and a plus 12 is going to leave me with a minus 52x. And then here's my minus 48. So remember what we're looking for? We're looking for a polynomial of degree 3. And so there's my polynomial of degree 3, okay? So again, what I really want to point out is this is kind of how I get started right here, y'all. And then I use this piece of information so we can find our value for A. And then I come back and I plug that into my polynomial. And then the rest of it really is just multiplying the parts out, okay? So take your time with it. But again, if y'all have any questions, please let me know. I'm happy to help.